Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled, how do we say Hamozee on Matza against an open psak in the Shulchan Aruch? So many people may be familiar with the fact that Sfardim do actually say Mezonot on Matza. And they may think that's a little bit funny. And maybe on Pesach they say Hamozee, but during the year they say Mezonot. Why would they do that? It's an open Aruch on the Shulchan Aruch. And the question is not on Sfardim saying Mezonot all year on Matza. The question is Ashkenazim. In the Shulchan Aruch, Siman Kuf Samech Chetziv Zayin, it says that when you have pat means 5 grains made into flour and baked. Then it's called pat. That's a type of bread. Now, if it's just flour and water, and then a regular standard bread, that's Hamozee. But if you have some deviation, then it's Mezonot, unless you make a meal out of it. And what are the deviations? One of three possibilities. One, you go ahead and you have a sweet filling in it. So the dough might be regular dough, but you have a sweet filling inside. Or you have a dough itself is very sweet. Okay, like a cake. If you make a sweet dough. Or the third one is very brittle. So it's brittle. So wait a second. The third category, that's matzah, it's brittle. And yet we say Hamozee on it. So Hamozee tries to get into the definition of what the definition of brittle means, and maybe matzah is not brittle like other things are brittle. He tries to go in that way. Nissim Carlos and others simply say no. When the third category in the Shulchan Aruch was presented and saying that once it's brittle, you say Mezonot, what's the reason behind it? The reason behind all three of these categories is because once it has any of these three qualities, because Shulchan Aruch we go like all of them, then these are all three examples of what takes this grain item away from being the staple main meal bread food where you eat with the meat and the cholent and the sauces, whatever else is on the table. And when you say it's like a separate snack. So therefore, cake, that's not you don't have cake and tuna fish. Okay? So therefore, no, that's a Mezonot. That's like a snack. That's not a main meal food. Or something very hard and brittle, you don't usually like to eat that together with the main food. Oh, so that's a snack. Yeah, but what if matzah over the centuries has become the main meal type of item, not just on Pesach, but all year long? Oh, so it's true the technical dry rule in the Shulchan Aruch is, it's brittle, you don't say Hamozee on it. Yes, but you have to understand the svara behind, the rationale behind it is that once it's brittle, it's not usually a main meal food that you have together with your chicken, your soup, and this and that. Oh, but if that's what our practice has become, where we have matzah all year even, and that's what we eat together, now you have, in the markets, you sell matzah chametz during the year. So it became a staple item. So it's not the rule in Shulchan Aruch per se that's the factor, as much as how